Uh-oh.
We can't let Calm to us. We can't let Calm to us see what we're doing here. We put Calm to us behind us because I don't want them judging us, okay? Why don't we just go ahead and take a look at this first monster here. I don't know if you guys know, Tyrant is an attack-based monster that has a pretty unique skill set. Has a second skill, being able to provide an AoE with the glancing hit and of course a freeze. These are crucial skills. Glancing hit being able to stop the opponent from providing those harmful effects on the monsters, and of course this freeze here being able to lock the opponents down so they can't move here. But let me tell you something, guys. Not much is going to happen when you got 21% accuracy. So if you're trying to use this for TOA, please do me a favor and don't copy the build on Mr. Lucky's Tyrant here, okay? Get good. I don't care how fast this unit is. He can be the fastest one in the world. If you don't have enough accuracy to land his stuff, he means nothing here, okay? So, yeah, let's get out of here. Speaking of which, talking about monsters you should not build here, let's talk about the one that we just did recently. Let's talk about the one that we just did recently. In our amazing SW trivia game, Mr. Nuvia, if you guys didn't know, Lucky1313 is the only one in the Summoners World community that seriously built this 6-star and thought it was going to be good.
I'm dead.
Look at it right here, okay? He got this on a violent energy set, speed, HP, but apparently he thinks he's so good because he's the founder of T1G that he doesn't even have to run a rune in the one saw here. He could just sit here with 5 runes and be able to hang out and just be like, yeah, it'll get good. It'll work out great, okay? So, yeah, that's pretty horrific here. But as you guys know, we're big supporters of everybody in the Twitch community. We got to stop what we're doing. We got to stop what we're doing right now to give a huge shout out to Mr. IslandGrown11 here, one of the biggest Twitch streamers in the Summoners War community. He just got done with his stream. Aloha to everybody in the chat one time. I'm sorry that you had to miss the first 2, but you know what? I promise you, you literally saved 2 to 3 minutes of your life if you saw these monsters that he was working with here. Let's see what we got going on here. We picked a couple of water monsters here. Oh, let's pick one of the monsters that everybody enjoys here. We got She-Who here rocking it out here. Man, I tell you what, this is one of those monsters that's made a change for the better, but still has a lot of things to improve. But obviously, Lucky doesn't care nothing about that. He's living the dream. He's repping the Helena. He's repping the She-Who. He's repping the what's it called? What was this one? The Nubia Life. He doesn't care what monsters are not meta. He's going to be building it here. But again, if you guys haven't seen the trend already, he does not stop with not one or the first 2 monsters, but the third monster here, accuracy. Take a first skill. This skill has a chance to stun. Okay, boom. This skill has a chance to reduce the attack bar to 50%. Boom. Okay, this skill has a chance to remove beneficial effects with a 50% chance. So all of these have an activation rate that needs to come into play. But again, Mr. Lucky 1313, it don't even matter if you're rocking 7% accuracy on your freaking monster. Who cares if you can hit hard? Get some freaking accuracy on this monster. What's the matter with you? Okay, now let's take a look at one of his pride and joys. If you guys haven't seen his YouTube channel and you want to cringe really, really hard, then you need to go up on here and watch him with his CR and his Amelia pull, okay?
I finally got basalt. Dude, I'm so happy. Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I kid you not, if you do not turn your volume down right now when you watch that video, you're going to be in trouble, okay? God bless his heart, but you're going to have to turn it down here. So, as you know, he loves this monster so much that he put some of his best runes on this monster, which is kind of weird if you ask me. I don't really know why he went with that route. This whole aspect of the transformation, the human form, it has already built-in violent proc here with the skill, right? You can go ahead and do the additional turn. So what's the point of running the violent will? I don't even know. Like, honestly, I think you should run like a Fatal Blade because that's what everybody recommends when you first come into the game. Oh my god, what should I ruin my Fire Grim Reaper? Fatal Blade, bro, or Fatal Energy if you want more HP. That's what you should do, right? Let's go Fatal Energy so we can get a little bit more HP because, you know, the first skill is based on max HP. That's what we want to do. We want to get a little max HP in here. But obviously, when he switches on over to his main form here, we want to get a little bit more attack power. And even though it still says, hey, it's going to be based off your HP, like, nah, it's okay. Go Fatal. I promise you it's going to work way better than any Violent Will set with speed, HP, okay? This is horrible. This is a horrible showcasing of this particular monster. 40k HP on a 220 speed like Violent Will. Like, I don't even know what you're doing with your life. Oh my god. I honestly don't even need to think about what I'm going to continue to talk about today. Because he just cannot stop but to keep on building some of the worst monsters that Comptos has put out with us in the game. Mr. Daphnis, literally 3 people out there in the community that have this one built. He is one of them. I can't even begin to describe how embarrassing this must be him for right now. Trying to give Daphne some love here. Let's see what it, okay, so he's not an avid Daphne. He's one of those people that say Daphne is good, but is not that good because he doesn't put the skills, the skill ups, the Devilmon into it, okay? As you guys know, message, when it comes to Nat 5s, okay? If you want to showcase the monster, if you want to see the true potential of the monster, you need to invest some Devilmon to it. This guy preaches about these not meta monsters that are good, the Shihu, the Daphnis, let's talk about the Plady here that's over here, right? All these monsters here, but he has not invested the Devilmon here. So I say to you, kind sir, if you think this is one is worth 6-starring, why don't you take the 82 Devilmon that you got in storage right now and invest into it, okay? Hold on, wait a second, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you honestly think that 100 critical rate is gonna make this skill crit? Is this what you're trying to do? Help me out here? Does 100 critical rate make this thing crit? Is that?
That's my fluffer Lushen.
That's your fluffer Lushen? Yeah, that's what I thought. So obviously he doesn't understand how to build a Lushen, okay? When it comes to Lushens, guys, it's not about having this little perfect little 100 crit rate, 178 crit damage. No. We don't need none of that, okay? We need a fat Lushen, okay? Girls don't care about that other nonsense. They want to know how fat your Lushen is, okay? Like, if you're trying to meet a Summoners War girl, okay, at the next New York Regionals or LA Regionals, like, you need to be coming up to them like, hey, my name is Lucky1313, and I got the fattest Lushen you ever seen in your life, okay? This is not an example of what you call a fat Lushen, okay? Fat Lushen needs to have no speed. A fat Lushen needs to have 2,000 attack. A fat Lushen needs to have 200 crit damage.
Look at the other one.
Look at that. No. I ain't looking at the other one. I know you're trying to set me up. That one's a fat Lushen. No, I found this one. You stop it, sir. You're trying to make yourself look good on a roast. It can't happen. You stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it. Mr. Colley, I don't know if you know, but I just put out a monster. I just put out a video. Maybe these people in the chat might have seen this, but I just put out a video called New Guild War Challenge. Get 3 wins. Get 3 wins with monsters with no runes. Now, that was a joke. I took a page from Claytano, a little clickbait, quasi-clickbait. I'm sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. I'm trying to make a buck. You know, whatever. Like, I didn't think you would mean this literally. Like, I see you building Callie, but he actually needs runes in order to work. So, again, guys, if you're looking to build a Callie, try some runes. Literally any runes you want to throw on him, and it's going to be better than what you're seeing here right now.
No, you are a pioneer for putting out content, and I'm going with that video you made.
There it is. There it is. And last but not least, we got to give a shout out to the one and only Mr. Rahul. The unit that you know Lucky got super excited to pull, but then when somebody in the chat, more than likely it was Hyperion Sword, or probably Setsuko, that said, hey, you know what? I don't know if you know this, but Rahul, and this is pre-buff, Rahul is not really that good, okay? I'm sorry to tell you this, but your Light and Dark Nat 5, the first one you got in 3 years, is really not that good, okay? But he's giving this one a chance. He's giving this one a chance. As you guys can see, he's running the Despair Revenge set, okay? He's trying to take advantage of the aspect of the defend, right? You get the defend, you get the additional turn. He's trying to get some of the free stuns that you can generate from this Despair set. As you guys can see, he's a pretender. He's pretending to be Chandra with the Despair set. He wants to do what Chandra could do, but he knows there's only one kind of Chandra here. He's trying to do what Chandra could do. He even got the HP and the support to back it up, even the speed to back it up here. But here's the funny thing about it. Here's the funny thing about it. All this speed and all this turn advantage that you're trying to gain from getting this high crazy speed, believe it or not, guys, if you have a Beast Monk, you can actually get a little bit more value out of him by looking at this first skill here that allows you to gain an attack speed buff for 2 turns when you land a critical hit, okay? I promise you guys, you're going to be not too happy with yourself if you sit here like Lucky with 24% crit rate and getting all these additional turns and think it's going to proc one of these times. It's never going to proc. You're going to be that guy that is going into a raid and brought Rahul or brought him into the guild war and said, you know what, guys, I'm sorry, I didn't win my guild war. We were going to win the match and get our legend rank, but I didn't win because of violent procs, because I didn't get the skill, you know, to land here. I couldn't get it. It was violent procs that happened. It was RNG, okay? You want consistency, get that critical rate up, all right?
Check this out.